When our students come to town to visit for graduation, many of them tell us how very valuable our educational methodology is for doing ministry in the church and in the world. Here are some of those reflections.
It's real simple. I was working full-time while I was taking these courses, and it just fit perfectly into my schedule.
The value of the learning group initially is a little bit intimidating because you're not sure, like, where's the teacher? Little do we know that every person in the room is a teacher and brings a piece of wisdom to the group.
The lectures that you get on video, the reading materials that they provide, the texts that they select are all outstanding resources.
I thought having a master's degree would help me professionally and personally. And it was through the Loyola program that I was able to do that.
I was looking into the Loyola program, what the Loyola program has to offer, and I thought that because I didn't have a bachelor degree, I couldn't get involved. But then I was informed that I could. The program will allow me to participate and obtain a certificate.
I began as a youth leader at my church, and Loyola has helped me that I've not only been able to help the youth, but I've gone on to help the patients at Cabrini Hospital as a chaplain.
As a dentist, the program has helped me understand how my outreach to the world passes past the walls of the church. How I, as a member of the church, am an extension to the world through my ministry in my office.
It dawned on me that I had everything that was necessary to go into a classroom and teach Scripture. Loyola had given that to me.
I think the values in the process are universal. So although it comes from an American base, the information translates very well into our British interpretation.
I really felt myself growing, wanting to learn more, wanting to explore more, especially in the area of Scripture. That was one area that I knew I was deficient in. And as we began to study the Old Testament, the history of the Old Testament, and then relate that into the New, it was extraordinary.
A different take on learning. Not only reading the material, but outside resources. And I love the idea of being able to share with my peers. That's a part that I never had experienced before, going through a different kind of master's program years ago.
The Jesuits at Loyola have a really wonderful knack for making you think, whether you want to or not. And I found that the Loyola program helped to marry two things that our secular culture says are incompatible, and that's faith and reason. I have a Catholic faith, I always have. And the Loyola program helped deepen that faith, but I also got the why.